everyone! For this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a carrot, tomato, and bell pepper plushie. This is what they all look like. I put them on a little paper plate to make them look a little cuter. I used felt to make these plushies, but you don't need to use felt if you don't want to. And I also had used these black plastic eyes, but if you don't have these, it's perfectly okay. You can use black felt circles and glue or sew them on instead as an alternative. And these plushies, I would say the carrot and the tomato are very, very easy, and the bell pepper is a little bit more challenging, but it's still very easy. If you want to learn how to make any of these plushies, I'm going to go step by step through and teach you how to make these. So stay tuned if you want to learn, and I hope you enjoy this video. The template for each of these plushies can be found in the description box below. The first plush I'm going to show you how to make is the carrot plushie. And to make this plush, you will need felt in the colors orange, light green, pink, black. You will need some orange thread and also some stuffing. The first step is to cut out all of your pieces, and for the carrot plush you're going to get these 2 orange carrot pieces, the 2 little pink cheeks, a little black smiley face, and then the green little topper for the carrot. If you do plan on using these little black plastic eyes, place down the cheeks and the mouth on the plush and then use a marker to mark down where you want the eyes to go. After you put the mark, you're going to use scissors to cut a very small little slit in the plush, just like that, and then you're going to insert the eye and attach it in, just like that. Next, you're going to take your green topper, place it just like this, and then you're going to sew the 2 orange pieces together. Using orange thread, I am attaching the 2 pieces together by just stitching them together and looping through. So I'm just going through with a stitch, whoops, and then going through the loop and pulling. It's really simple. Stitch, go through the loop, and pull. And then to attach the green piece in between the 2 orange pieces, you're going to keep doing the exact same stitch in a way as if the green piece wasn't there. So to do that, you're going to do a stitch in a normal way, and then stitch back through right here where the thread would probably go if the green piece was not in the way. Loop it and then pull. So make the stitch, pull the needle through, go back through, pull, go through the loop, and then pull all the way through. If you also want to add some ribbon in between the plush as well to be able to make it into a keychain or be able to hang up the plush, you are going to be doing the stitches the exact same way as when you were adding the green piece in between, just with the ribbon. So you're going to make a stitch through, and just make sure the stitch is going to be going through the ribbon. Go back through, pull, go through the loop, and pull to complete the stitch. Before sewing the plush completely closed, remember to fill it up with some stuffing. And once you have the plush filled with as much stuffing that is you like, you can fill it with a lot of stuffing or a little bit of stuffing, however much you want the plush to be filled with. You're then going to sew the plush closed. The last step is to use fabric glue to glue on the cheeks and the mouth. If you would have preferred to have sewed on the cheeks and the mouth instead of gluing them, when you attach the eyes, sew on the mouth and the cheeks before you sew together the two orange pieces. And once you glue or have sewed on the cheeks and mouth previously, you are all done with the little carrot plushie. Moving right along, to make the tomato plushie, you're going to need felt in the colors red, light green, pink, black, red thread, and then some stuffing. The pieces you will need for the tomato plushie include these 2 red circles, the 2 pink cheeks, a black mouth, and then these 2 green pieces. If you do plan on using the plastic eyes for this plush, you're going to be attaching them the exact same way that you had with the carrot plushie. The next step is to take this little green piece and place it right here. And then you're going to be sewing the 2 red circles together with this little green piece in between. You're going to be sewing it around the exact same way that you had sewn the carrot together. So I don't want to make this video way too redundant showing all the exact same steps, but you're going to be doing the exact same stitch here, and then when you stitch together the piece in between, it's the exact same step for this piece. And then once again, if you want to add a ribbon, you can add a ribbon into the plush as well. After you finish sewing the 2 red circles together and filling it up with some stuffing, using fabric glue, glue this little green piece, the 2 cheeks, and the mouth onto the plush, and then you're done. The last plushie I'm going to be showing you guys how to make is this cute little bell pepper plushie. I made it in green, but you can make it in another color such as yellow, orange, or red, which are common bell pepper colors. But to make the green one, you will need a light green, a dark green, pink and black felt, dark green thread, preferably a green that is darker than the green you're going to be making the pepper so it stands out more. And you will also need stuffing. And then once again, just like the other 2 plushies, if you want to use the plastic eyes or ribbon, you can use that as well. The pieces for the bell pepper plushie will include these 2 larger green pieces, this oval shaped green piece, the 2 little pink cheeks, the little black mouth, and then this dark green stem. The first step is to take one of your green pepper pieces and then the smaller oval piece and to place it on top just like this, and then take the other pepper piece and put it behind just like that, so all 3 are stacked on top of each other. And you're going to be sewing on the bottom around here and attaching all 3 pieces together. After sewing this section, what you're going to do is fold back the back pepper piece to get it out of the way, and you're going to attach this piece and this piece together along this end. And to do that, you're going to take your needle, make a stitch just like this, go back through here, pull, go through the loop, and pull all the way. And just continue doing that stitch just like this. Go through the loop and pull. Just like that. At this point, if you are going to be using the black plastic eyes, you will be attaching them to the plush. You will only attach them to these 2 pieces, not to the back piece, so the plush will be like this. If you want to sew on the eyes, such as black circle felt pieces, or you want to sew in the mouth or the cheeks, you would sew them on at this point also. Next, you're going to be sewing this section together, which will include the 3 light green pieces and also this dark green stem. And once again, optionally, if you would like to add ribbon, you can add that as well. You are going to be sewing this piece together the exact same way you had done when you sewed the green piece onto the carrot and also this green piece onto the tomato. After you finish attaching the stem, the next step is to sew along this end, and you're going to be attaching this oval piece to this piece. Do not sew into this other piece in the back. It is only these two pieces that will be attached. So try and fold this out of the way when you are sewing these two pieces together. Once you're done, the plush should look something like this. And what you're now going to do is sew this side together and then also this side together. Before you finish sewing both sides and finish sewing the plush closed, remember to fill it up with some stuffing. The last step is to glue on the cheeks and the little black mouth, and then you are all done. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you guys have fun making your own little carrot, tomato, and bell pepper plushies. Let me know down in the comments which of these plushies you like the most. And also, if you have any ideas for future videos, leave them down in the comments. I love hearing your ideas. And yeah, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and goodbye.